Hello everyone, this is Sergio. And today we live in the era of plastic and high technology. Today we will plunge into the atmosphere of the 60s, when design prevailed, and marketers did not have such power over the creation of cars. Today we have a review of the Chevrolet Impala of the 60th year, and we begin. Guys, I'm a little over 40, and in my life I have already rolled in many very different, exclusive, rare, powerful and expensive cars. I'm not a fan of such classics, but when I saw it for the first time, I realized that as a true car connoisseur, I have to pay attention to it. And you know, the more I am around this car, the more I like it. First of all, I want to show you a point. Guys, when you open the door, it's like an armored car door. It's not Geländewagen, it's not even S-Class, it's just a real, wide, massive cool door. Move on. This amount of chromium is now used only probably in yachts. Great abundance of metal, great abundance of chrome, great abundance of the whole car in general. The car is over 5 meters long. By the way, I want to show you such a moment, how practical these cars were. Firstly, it is unrealistically soft, look at how small the wheels are. Therefore, on these wheels, the car behaves very cool. The trunk does not open from the remote, it opens with such an old key. Now we will open, and you will be surprised. Look at its size. Guys, a minimum of 4 people will fit here. In the trunk, we see a cup, by the way. The owner doesn't yet know that we're taking it out and showing it. Guys, this is the cup of 2013 years, the best car of the 60s. By the way, I want to draw your attention to this optics. Restylings on these cars in the 50s, 60s years were held every 2 years, and even there were moments when it was once a year. In the 59th year there was a one-piece block headlight, in the 60th there were already 3 separate lights. This proves to us that there was a lot of money, budgets were unlimited, cars were cool, reliable, very expensive, solidly built. Then there was no xenon, then there were no radars and navigation systems. But there was something else, a lot of chrome, a lot of metal, every letter is metal, not plastic, every letter is chrome-plated. And by the way, an interesting feature, the hood is opened not by a lever from the interior, not by cable, not by a button, not even by a key. Just walk up to the car. There is a lever here, press it and open it. Now let's see what we have under the hood here. V8 with a volume of 4 8/10 of a liter, 300 horsepower. By the way, a very interesting feature that is on the motors is air conditioning. For those years it was really a luxury. And by the way, many will think that this car has a 3-speed automatic. Nothing like that, guys, here is a 3-speed manual transmission. Well, before I close the hood, I want to tell you one more interesting fact. The Gorky automobile plant, which produced the well-known Gaz 53, borrowed the engine for its truck from Chevrolet. There is exactly the same engine, only a modified air intake and, of course, no air conditioning. Close the hood, let's go for a drive. In short, I get into this wonderful Impala, but driving with such a window is not what we need, so. Guys, that's why we do it like this, and it's much more interesting. Go. It stinks like gas, seriously. Guys, by the way, look, what a feature, you twist the vents. And it opens like this. Generally the maximum. I see Volodya pumped up his hands a little, right? Yes. Look what a car is going. Look, we're being filmed. Wow. Everyone is filming, everyone is shocked. We ride like stars, but the legs are a little bit tight, damn. This is America, baby. Everyone is not something that turns around, but simply in shock. Damn, she's so soft, for her the roads do not care at all. Here, by the way, air conditioning is installed. I really like this window, the inscription, the glove box. What about instruments? Clock, petrol, speedometer, temperature. And charging the generator, right? And charging the generator. I want to note one point, the generator in this car, according to the instructions, must be lubricated every 1,500 kilometers. I really don't know what to put in it. So, our ceiling is the same as in the Ziguli, only even cooler. One-piece seat, very comfortable. The carpet is just fantastic, such an interesting mirror. These mirrors are not very comfortable, but beautiful. Such cosmetics. Gearbox, guys, 3 gears. The radio is present. The wipers are great at cleaning opposite each other, guys, not like in other old cars in one direction, but like in big buses. There is certainly a lot of space here. Well, like in big expensive garages, a bunch of keys with tags, because people don't even know what they have. Rich life, that's what it is. Well, we have moved to our new location, and before continuing our review, please comment what this emblem means on the side of the car. Please write in the comments. Look, we drove with the driver, we drove for 40 minutes, and now I will share with you my emotions and the conclusion that I made during the 40 minutes of the ride in the passenger seat. The car is very soft, 1. The car is hard to steer, 2. And it's hard to slow down, 3. But it should be so, guys, after all, this is the 60th year. Accelerates quite well for those years. The delay, of course, on the gas pedal is generally just crazy, probably half a minute you have to wait until something happens. But, in general, V8 in almost 5 liters of volume makes itself felt. I propose to move to the salon and show you a few features of this car. First of all, guys, there are no 3-point seat belts here. Here are the straps. The seats are solid, both front and rear, although there is already such a side backrest, which, you see, if necessary, it reclines. By the way, guys, it leans back at an angle of 45 degrees, you see, it doesn't roll off smoothly, but with a slight tilt. I was just surprised by the air conditioner. Very cool wind. 3-speed gearbox, 4 gears in total, 1 reverse and 3 forward. Definitely missing at least 1 gear, need at least 1 more. And here there is a handle, when you turn it, this window turns, it looks very stylish. It's very convenient and a bit complicated in a nice way. Basically, that's all we have. I am now getting behind the wheel. I want to drive this car and share my emotions, but already as a driver. Go. Let's try to start. I think it will work the first time. Hold out the clutch. So guys, in short, I'm twitching a little. But in general, it turned out, it never even stalled. Now we will go on the highway. It is very pleasant to go. By the way, Momo's steering wheel, I really like this style. It's a very interesting thing. I feel like a pimp selling old butterflies. Shit, how am I supposed to get out here? Cool, lucky, look. Damn, we almost hit that curve. Difficult to shift into gear. Yes, turn signal. Damned, I'm going to the doctor. I really like. Is it cool here, friend?
It's fucking cool here.
Switching to the third. I hold the Momo steering wheel firmly. Tires are very serious, 165. We named her Lisa, and for a reason. Guys, write in the comments why Lisa and not Josephine, right? And I really like it, and I also really like this feature. And when you said, can you drive at the same speed? Look. You know, yes it pulsates. I generally hold this steering wheel with one finger, I don't even have to hold it. Damn, look at the backlash, damn it. You buy a Maybach. Even white, and you'll get less eyes than those red thongs, right? That's it. Honestly, there is such a response to the steering wheel, look. But the seats are very comfortable. Really, dude, far away. Let's press the gas to the floor now, just look at the dynamics. You should probably take a picture of the speedometer, right? That's it, press the gas to the floor, guys. Third gear. God, she's breaking out. I'm shocked. 40 miles.
Do you know that there is another version called Sport SS?
Isn't this a sport? How can it be more sporty? Guys, the owner of this car appears in the frame. His name is Andre. Andre, hello.
Hello.
Andre, tell me, why Chevrolet Impala, why America?
Well, it's a classic car, 60th year. She is in the culture of America, the country in which I lived for 15 years, which means a lot to me. She first became a cult among the guys of the 60s, musicians, poets. And in the 80s, 85ths, it was this model, the 65th year, the 67th year, that became very important for the history and culture of hip-hop. And all those West Coast hip-hop videos of America were often filmed in these cars. And I always really liked her.
That is, in your collection or your desires for the purchase of some next car, do you consider only the American auto industry?
Yes, yes. Classical America fascinates and enlivens me. I love it. I know I'm about to say something that's probably an unacceptable thing for Chevrolet lovers, but I'm looking at the 67 Mustang as the next one. Don't hit me, guys. But I also want red. I also want white stripes, well, because this is a dream car.
That is, you know exactly what you want, and you know exactly what you're going to get. I know that they have already found such a car for you. It's in America. You've already agreed on the price. You're doing well.
Yes, a cool friend. He collects them. He has a full garage. He restores them for me, gives me a choice.
How much does such a car cost, and how much does it cost to maintain it per year? Approximately.
I got it for about $50,000 in the States with shipping. Here I get gas, change the oil seals, change the oil once a year. Well, here it comes out to me with a garage, $700 to $800 a year.
Are we talking about running 200 kilometers a year? Yes. Or not?
Yes, 200 kilometers a year. Well, on the weekends, ride along the embankment, wave your hand. My kids love to ride here, waving. Take pictures, ride the kids. Well, for fun.
I was very surprised that this car is very much paid attention to. Guys, I've driven a lot of supercars, McLaren, Ferrari, Porsche. People don't look at them that way. This car just catches everyone's eye. It has one drawback. If you just want to disappear somewhere for a certain period of time, it is very difficult to do it on this car.
Yes, I do not close the doors here. I think it will be easy to find. Yes, and, of course, yes, parallel parking. Do not try to do it in it. Park in parallel on the street. You will get tired.
I have one last question. Tell me, do they value these cars in America in general? What is the market for these cars? And what is their cost? And what is the prospect for such cars?
Well, look, that's a cool question. Because look, the fact is, the classics in the original. They changed the gas tank, everything else in the original. The fact is, they don't make them anymore. So every year some car rusts, some dies, some crashes, there are fewer of them. And these are classics. So we see a small trend, but by 3 to 5% a year, such cars are growing in price.
That is, guys, in general, a good investment. At least you will not lose your money. Because Andre usually drives a BMW X5. We know what it's like to buy a car for $80,000, and in 3 years to sell it for $40,000 to dealers. This is a very interesting story, but it does not apply to this car. That's all. Sergio and Dima were with you. The mirrors are uncomfortable, especially this right one. I do not know why it is there. I don't even know. Honestly, there was a pit, but I was afraid to even move the wheel. I fly on a gas engine. I fly to the doctor, because I want to. God, I need this mirror. You know, I'm used to having such a rear end in my Porsche, yes. What I have in R8 is the same, yes. And it's just a flat board. A flat board, you know, like a deck. Wait, damn, man, there's something with the brakes. I'm telling you. I'm used to the fact that, hell, there is someone there, it should work. And there's no one there.
This is not an Audi R8 for you.
R8, R8 V10, V10.
911, 905.
Damn, it's your knowledge of English that's strong, damn. I have about the same. Rubric key.
Rubric key, well.
Powerfully.